Hey guys, how's it going today? Just wanted to do a quick little front end thing here. Mention some stuff that later on in the video that I forgot to mention. So these guns, the Kral Knight 22, love it. Buy a Kral, you won't regret it. Uh, Adjustable cheek riser here. You can adjust the length of pole here, and you can also move this pad up and down that way. So those are just a few features that I forgot to mention about the gun. So anyway, I just wanted to do that real quick, throw this in the beginning. We'll get the rest of the video clips here in just a minute. These are some of the groups that I shot, which we'll go over out in the field. Tested several different kinds of pellets, polymags, several JSBs. The 18.13 JSBs definitely won the day. So let's get to watching the rest of that. Hey guys, how's it going? So out here at the ranch with the Kral Knight in 22. I'm doing some different pellets here. I'll probably have shot some other video at home talking about it, but so the 1589 JSBs, H&N Sniper Magnums, Polymags, and then so these 18.13s guys seem to be what's doing the best. Now I'm kind of in a rush here because the wind's picking up, and I just shot like it was under a quarter at 50 yards with these 18.13. So I've got a camera going down there on the target. We'll put it up here, and the breeze is picking up. Kind of annoying, but we're going to go ahead and see what kind of a group we can get. So I might take a little bit and try to wait on the wind here a little bit. So all right. 12 shots. Filled 3600. This is an unregulated gun. I probably talked about already, but not looking nearly as good, of course, as the one I shot off camera. So you guys can hear that back there. The guys across the road have peacocks. And whatever they're dragging around over there must be scaring them a bit. It's still a good group, but just not. All you guys will see that other group I'll show you. The last two shots in that other group were flyers. I don't know. They went wonky on me, both of them, but the bulk of them went right through the same hole. So. All right, wind, settle down. I really do love this gun, you guys. This is the first time shooting it at 50 yards. I know I've shot rabbits at 50 with it, but as far as shooting groups, I haven't done that. So this will be the last one, you guys. It's good. It's just not as good as the last group that I shot. But let's go down there and take a look at it. Again, 50 yards. Probably pause it here until I get down there. You guys see the target. See the target way down there. So I'm gonna pause. Really sorry about that sun glare, you guys. It's pretty annoying. Try to get out here early, and I did. But the guy that owns the property wanted me to do a little pest control up around the barn and his event center up there. Anyway, so I thought you guys would get a kick out of I forgot my regular target at home, so I had this guy out here. So I took some flags. I'm a locator, and wired it to the chair, and then it wasn't up high enough, so I went and got cones out of my truck and put them in there. It's working. It's holding them up there. So here's that group. It's good. I mean, most of them went right here. You can see. You know, this guy down here. We had one up here. So 10 of the 12 went through the same hole there. That, you know, take this here. Back it up. There we go. I've got the focus locked. So anyway, so you can see the bulk of them went right here, guys. That's a pretty awesome group from at 50 yards, if you ask me. And like I said, the breeze is picking up a little bit. I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely picking up. So anyway, I just wanted to get this group on video before it really starts picking up. I'm going to do some more shooting here and probably go back and talk about the gun a little bit at the bench. All right, guys, so this was the first target that I had up. These are the groups. So here's the poly mags. They kind of flew all over the place. And again, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but the wind is definitely picking up. It's not bad, but it's enough to definitely affect a 22 caliber pellet at 50 yards. These were the Hades, guys. They just not so great out of that gun. Down here we had the 15.89s. They didn't do too bad. I mean, that's definitely, if you're shooting at a rabbit, you know, at 50 yards, you're going to hit it, which I have. These were the sniper magnums over here, guys. They actually did pretty good. H&N sniper mag. And then this is the first group. Wind blowing my target around here. But yeah, this was 10 shots right here, and then I had this flyer and this flyer. This was the last 2 shots. But I think I was looking at the pressure. It's not regulated, and it was right at that point when I've done some chronograph testing where the FPS starts to fall off a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And so maybe that was it, or maybe I just was fired up and pulled them. Who knows? But the majority of them went through this hole right here, guys, and it's small. That's an awesome group at 50 yards. So I'm going to put my phone back in the tripod there. I'm sitting down and talk about this gun a little bit. So here we go. All right, guys, I do pack this little wind gauge around with me just to kind of check to see what it's doing. I don't know if you guys can see here, but it's around 4 miles an hour. It keeps fluctuating up and down. So 4.2, 4.4. You can see it's kind of moving all around there. So there's over 5. You can see it's steady picking up. It's not terrible, but it's definitely at 50 yards. It's definitely going to affect your POI. So let me get over here and get set down. Enough with the nerd stuff. You guys watch my channel, you know that I can kind of geek out on this stuff. So anyway, I just want to talk about Kral. I have another Kral, an MPO3 in 177, which is just as amazing as this one. And I actually have another Kral coming. Well, I'm sure I'll be doing videos on that gun too. Anyway, so you guys can see the stocks on these guns are just beautiful. I mean, this tiger striped Turkish walnut stock. The grip is amazing for my hand. The stippling on here is great. It's got the adjustable trigger. You can adjust this guy up and down to wherever height you want it at. The trigger is two-stage and it is adjustable. That is one of the things that people have gripes about on these triggers, is they're kind of tough to get all down super far. I haven't I have adjusted it. I haven't taken anything apart and polished any parts yet or anything, and I can't remember exactly what it's breaking at, but I'll probably shoot a little video about that later on when I get home. It can definitely be made better, but it's not bad at all. You can see the results there at 50 yards. So 500cc tank on this guy. It's hung up in there. I do have Terry from Buck Rail. I sent him this gun and my MPO3, and he made barrel bands for both of them, which are available on his website now. And I also have one of Terry's moderators on it, because these guys are loud. They are loud guns. It's pretty crazy how loud they are. So the Knight does come with a 1/2x20 adapter already with the gun, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about buying an adapter. This bipod is not. It's a knockoff, Chinese knockoff. I buy them off eBay. It works great for me though. It's fine. These scopes, guys, I'm kind of getting into these West Hunter scopes. This is a 4-16 by 444 first focal plane, side parallax adjustment, locking turrets. This is it's by no means a super high-end scope or anything, but for the money, I think I paid maybe like $150 for it, and it's really, really nice, making that jump from that $40-50 level up to this guy. Just kind of a natural progression going up. So anyway, back to the gun. The guns do come with 2 mags, single shot tray, and also this adapter, which it doesn't come with this piece, which I don't understand why manufacturers just don't put one of those in. So this adapter and the fill nipple on the gun, which is sticking out this side right here, is not your standard 1/8 Foster nipple on there. It's a unique size. I don't know if anybody else besides Kral uses them, but it's definitely different. So when you get one, make sure you don't lose this guy. I mean, you can buy them. Kral Shop sells them. I don't remember what they go for, but you can get them from Kral. But yeah, so it's got its own unique size there, so you don't want to lose that guy if you do buy one of these. Speaking of buying one of these, I bought this guy from Pyramid Air as a refurb. It was used. I think I paid for, I don't know, I want to say $429 is what I paid for this one, and worth every penny. It's a really, really awesome gun. The Knight too is a modular gun. What I mean by that is you can buy kits. There's a website, which I will look up when I get home, and I'll put it in here somewhere, or you can actually go buy the kits for them to change it to a 25 caliber or a 177 caliber, and they have them here in the States. They're kind of hard to find. I did a lot of digging around. I still haven't bought a kit for it. I want to maybe buy the 25 caliber kit for it. Let's see what else about these guns. These guns are not regulated. Okay, let me stop there. I'm going to talk about the power wheel adjustment. This thing does have a power wheel adjustment on it, and I think it has a few different settings on it. If you look, I'll bring it up here. So here's the wheel. If you flip this guy around, you can see these plus and minus. I pretty much got it turned up all the way. So you can adjust that. It's kind of nice having that, to be able to do that. It helps you with the tuning, because again, I'll go back to them not being regulated. They're not regulated guns, but these things are just, the shot count and the shot strings on them are just, it's craziness. I shot 48 shots yesterday, an average of 901, and those, I think the first shot was like 917. But I'll look. got the information. The standard deviation on it was like 5. An extreme spread was like 20, I think, over 48 shots. So it hung around there from, I think it got down into the 890s at the end, and then hovering around 905. So just very close, over 48 shots. So I was really impressed with that. The thing shoots like it's regulated, which I've heard before about these crawls. The NPO3 is the same way. You can just get a ton of shots out of it. Now, they're not cannons, they're not, and you can do stuff to them to turn them up. But, and then you guys know I like to tinker and work on my guns, but this thing, out of the box, cleaned the barrel, did a little bit of trigger adjustment on it, and that's all I've done to this gun, and that's all I'm probably ever going to do to it unless something goes wrong with it. It doesn't need to be jacked with. The Kral has these babies set up so well right out of the box that there's no need to go messing with them, in my opinion. You can if you want, but they're just great guns. You don't have to do anything to them. Now, I know everybody's into the big power. But for me, especially like in a hunting or pesting situation, guns like these Krals are great because, like I said, I can fill this thing up to 3,600 psi and I can shoot 48 shots, and I know it's an accurate gun, and I can rely on it to be accurate and get that shot where I want it to be, headshots, whatever. I'm confident in this gun. I don't second guess it. And I have some air guns that I second guess. Like, I don't know, they're not that great as far as accuracy. This gun is not one of those guns, man. These things are super accurate, and so you can rely on that. All you got to do is have enough confidence in yourself and your shooting abilities, which mine aren't the best, but it's enough that I can do some pesting and things like that and feel good about it. This baby gets it done. The Hades out of this thing, I know that group wasn't that great, but as far as the knockdown power and the effects of those Hades pellets is nuts, man. They're great. They get it done. So anyway, I have had this guy for a while, a few months now, and I just haven't done any videos on it, but I just wanted to share it. Again, I kind of lost over the pyramid earth thing. They have a couple of these. I don't remember what calibers they're in, but they've got them in their refurbs for like $469, and they have some other Kral puncher. Like they got a couple puncher marines, and they might have a synthetic stock. They had some wood stock ones, but they're out of stock on those. So, and those are ranging from I think 329 to 379 for one of those. So if you guys are into that, I mean, for that price, you're going to get a really, really awesome gun. Not all of them have that 1/2x20 adapter already that come with them. So some of them, if you want to moderate them, which I suggest you do because they're definitely not backyard friendly, but you can buy adapters for them. So awesome gun. Like I say, the wind's picking up a little bit, but I'm going to sit here and do some more shooting. And when I get back home, I'll shoot a little more video and kind of put it all together. Kral, guys, buy them. They're awesome. Well, guys, I decided to push it back to 70 yards. Up here, I'm up on top of a terrace right here. So I guess I could have went back 5 more yards, but 70 yards back to the truck. Did a 5-shot group. Like, I'm stopping at 5 because if this works out, it's going to be an awesome group. But of course, this is number 5 right here. But this is the other 4, guys, at 70 yards. I just kind of sat and waited on the wind, and so they all went through the same hole at 70 yards. That's really, really awesome, except for that one. So I'm going to go back and finish the mag out and see how I can do with it. But I really, really wish that guy would have went through that hole too. But yeah, pretty sweet.